Can your voice alone secure your tech devices? Our next guest can help make that happen. He's Vice President of Marketing for a company called AGNITiO, Mike Goldgoff. Mike, welcome into Tomorrow. How are you?
Hi, Dave. I'm great. Glad to be here.
Glad to have you with us. Of course, last year, the Touch ID fingerprint sensor came out from Apple with the iPhone 5, and it kind of made biometrics a little more mainstream. A lot of laptops have had them over the last couple of years and so forth, but now we're talking about VoiceID. And this is something that AGNITiO is developing, working on, making available. Tell me your involvement there with VoiceID.
Yes, great, thanks. Basically, just like Touch ID uses a fingerprint to unlock your device or get into an application or a service, we use Voice ID. We use your voice to basically log into an application or a service, whether it's a mobile banking application or it could be a purchase online, or it could just be unlocking your device.
Oh, very cool. And it'll recognize my voice and say, oh, that's Dave, because people recognize that voice, unless the Vegas desert gets to my throat and then I start talking like this. And so then what happens? Now I'm in trouble, or do I have like a backup of a PIN or something?
Yeah. Right, great question. So we provide an SDK to our vendors that actually incorporate our technology.
A software developer kit, for those who don't know what SDK means.
Correct. And typically when you would design an application like that, you would have a fallback. That fallback would be to password or anything else that you might have there. Call out to your phone, one-time password, anything.
Because you might have laryngitis or sore throat or a cold or something that understandably would be an issue if it's not recognizing your voice. It'd be like somebody else trying to fool your phone to unlock it, and it's not going to work right?
Yeah, no, absolutely, Dave. Actually, a couple of points there that I want to comment on is, first of all, our technology is very resilient. So if your voice changed just a little bit due to a cold, typically we would recognize it.
Oh, good.
If you completely lost your voice and you are speaking like this, you're whispering, then we won't be able to.
Okay.
But it's
and that's
pretty
good, because
resilient.
it'd be like somebody trying to fake it and get into your phone. Right. Similarly, you don't want that to work, right?
Right. So in terms of faking, we actually have a lot of technology built in called anti-spoofing technology. So we actually look at the recording, and we look at various traces that are left when somebody re-records your voice from another phone. We can determine with a certainty of 97-98% that it was actually a live person and not a re-recorded message.
Now, what about in noisy environments? You're at a football game or something, and you're trying to unlock your phone, and there's just a lot of noise, or in a trade show like this, and there's a lot of background noise. Does it still have the ability to detect your voice and unlock your device or do your banking or whatever you need?
Right. So obviously, noisy environments are an issue for any voice technology.
Yeah.
Our application works pretty well even in noisy environments. But if you are going to get to extreme noise, obviously it's going to fail, and you're going to have to use something else.
Yeah, resort back to the password or PIN or whatever, but at least you know you can.
Correct. And typically we see people that are going to be using our technology to do something like, a mobile banking transfer. They would go somewhere where it's relatively quiet, and they would just do that because that's something that, you're dealing with money, you want to be secure.
When do you expect that devices are going to be available with Voice ID? When will we see things like our phones and tablets and whatnot?
So we expect devices to start shipping that are enabled with our technology later this year.
Oh, good.
But vendors of various applications can already integrate our technology using our SDK.
Gotcha. As well they should, because they've got some applications, they've got some good ideas. Take advantage of your developer kit to be able to say, let's integrate these things into our products.
Right.
Gotcha. Do you see it replacing, ultimately, PINs and passwords or fingerprint and that sort of thing? Is this where we're headed into tomorrow?
Well, for some applications, it might replace passwords and PINs and everything else. In other applications, it will strengthen them, where you would use what's called a two-factor authentication. You'd still use a simple PIN, but you'd add voice to it. And that way, you will have a very, very secure type application.
Oh, that's cool. We look forward to that then, especially, as you mentioned, banking. That gets everybody's attention right away.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And anything else you need, agnitio-corp.com. It's AGNITIO-corp.com. And, of course, we'll link you there. So just visit us at intotomorrow.com, see Mike's interview, and click on his face, and you'll see the video, and we'll have the link there for you, too. Continued good luck. We look forward to following the progress and the continued development of your VoiceID technology.
Thanks very much, Dave.
It's our pleasure. And as long as my voice holds out, we'll continue to bring you more from Las Vegas and International CES 2014. I'm Dave Graveline. Into Tomorrow on the Advanced Media Network.